attach an asset to an existing work order. So I'm on my work orders tab. For this example, I'll use work orders I created. Then I can select any of these work orders. I'll open this first one, and I'll see an asset tab here. So I can click the assets, and then I'm going to show this in the map. And once I click show in the map, I get the option to add an asset or add an XY, just a work point from the map. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to use the selection tool to select assets. And then I'll attach that to the work order. I'll show you how that works. So in this example, there are several structures already on this work order. We're going to go and just select, let's go find another bridge. So here's a structure. Looks like this number 8 bridge. We're going to select that, and then we'll come here, and the work order number is already populated because we came here from the work order. So I can attach that to the work order, and then I'll just click OK. And I've refreshed, and now I can see there's 5 assets attached to this work order. Okay, now we have the example of an existing work order that we know the number of, and we know we want to add an asset to that work order. So we can use our selection tool to highlight any number of assets. Let's maybe look at this. Let's look at this garbage can. So I can highlight that garbage can, and then if I know the number, I have one on my clipboard I can just paste in here, or I can type it in there. I can click attach to work order, and I will get a message that it's been successfully attached. And there's our garbage can right there. Adding an XY work point to an existing work order. So now we want to add a work order location, but we don't have an asset at that spot. So we're going to find the work order. Click on the plus sign. And now we're going to add a location. So I don't have to have a location on there, but I can click the location button, select show and map, and then I'm going to add, instead of an asset, I'm going to add an XY from the map. Right? And this just tells you the same thing. Use the selection tool to select assets, and use the create work point tool to add XY. So we're going to do the second one. And then we'll attach that to a work order, and we'll be good. So this is the button to create a work point. Just so happens that my map is open to Boulevard Lane Park, where the work order is written about. I'm just going to add a work point here, and you'll see that shows up down here now, along with the work order number. So if I click attach to work order, I have successfully attached that there. Click OK, and then I can see in my grid view If I refresh here, I now have a location. And now I can, if I just look at that work order in general, I can highlight it, or any of them. We're going to highlight that one, and I can show that selected record on the map. So for this work order, what's the location? And it'll refresh here, and it'll get me right back to the exact location where that work order is written from, or written about.